woman boarding a plane discovers the international flight that should have been full of passengers now only has her and her daughter boarding, and her daughter has become silent since boarding. This makes her feel somewhat uneasy, but fortunately after a moment, passengers begin boarding the plane one after another. Only then does Daisy feel slightly more at ease. This is a 10-hour international flight. Shortly after the plane takes off, passengers begin slowly falling asleep. She comforts her daughter to rest for a while. When Daisy opens her eyes, her daughter has vanished from the cabin. She thinks she just went to the bathroom alone, but after checking several times, she still can't find her. She finds a flight attendant to ask about the situation, but is told her daughter never boarded. Daisy instantly feels confused. She and her daughter clearly boarded together. Now she's being told it was only her. When she returns to her seat and sees the teddy bear, she knows things definitely aren't that simple. But strangely, the passenger beside her also says they didn't see her daughter board. At this moment, a flight attendant appears promptly, helping Daisy search through announcements. 10 minutes pass with still no sign. Daisy's anxiety reaches its peak. Then another flight attendant suddenly appears, as if hiding something, calls away the attendant beside her. Daisy quickly follows them, but this time she learns something more terrifying. The flight attendant tells Daisy they found no boarding record for the girl. Daisy doesn't believe their words at all. Daisy tells the attendant she has a boarding pass as proof, so she rushes back to the cabin to search. No matter how she searches, there's no boarding pass. Now, regardless of how she explains, the attendants only think she's mentally unwell. Daisy believes her daughter must be in danger. In panic, she rushes toward the cockpit, but before she can knock on the door, she's caught by the detective behind her. Learning Daisy has an emergency, he then helps her find the captain. Soon after, the captain understands the situation. He asks Daisy if she has mental illness, and Daisy says she does have some, but it's just simple depression, not enough to cause hallucinations. And the purpose of this trip is to bring her recently deceased husband home, and her husband's coffin is in the cargo hold. Although still somewhat doubtful of Daisy's mental state, the captain still sympathizes with this mother. Then a comprehensive search begins in the cabin. Flight attendants carefully search every corner. Faced with such disruptive actions, passengers also appear impatient. Detective Jeff still follows behind, in case Daisy does something else. At this moment, Daisy stops, because the bearded man seems familiar, but despite Daisy's questions, the bearded man says he knows nothing. Half an hour passes, still no progress. The captain gradually loses patience, and wants to stop the search. Just then, Daisy seems to think of something. She runs rapidly toward the cabin.